Race number 4 then, we're up to the triple trio first leg here. Again, nice jackpot, 10 million going in, so an estimated dividend in the region of $17 million. The field headed by Aurora Pegasus, Casper Fownes giving Luke Ferraris his first ride for the stable. Here jumps from barrier number 3, Nordic Warrior down in class, a 2-time course and distance winner. Red Brick Fighter is a 2-time course and distance winner as well, as is Exponential, who actually won on his final start last season. Good Beauty, another course and distance winner for Manfred Mann. Derek Lung rides him. Red Majesty won his last 3 races last season. They were all over the 1650, returns here over the 1200 metres. You've got Fortune Carrier first up since June, A Smile Like Yours, and Run the Table. His win was also last season over the extended mile. So the key horses here marking the speed map.
Red Majesty, even though, as you said, he's coming back in distance, might have the speed to find the front here off a good to slow tempo. Fortune Carrier has natural early speed. Exponential stay chill, passing Fashion. Down on the rail, poor old A Smile Like Yours. He just keeps drawing bad gates. He's only a little horse and has to do some work in front of Strive for Glory. Red Brick Fighter Run the Table, and Nordic Warrior and Aurora Pegasus sitting away 4 back on the fence.
All right, well, we'll start in actual fact with Aurora Pegasus. Paul, also Red Brick Fighter and A Smile Like Yours. No trial for Aurora Pegasus, but his turf gallops look quite sharp coming into this.
Yeah, and he has been placed twice fresh up in the past, Aurora Pegasus. So from barrier number 3, I think he's going to get his opportunity. He goes in, as does Red Brick Fighter as well. Look, he was quite consistent at the back end of last season, and this was a good run from him, and look, his work's been good as well.
You got them both in. Paul mentioned the first up record. Red Brick Fighter's trial was awful at Chung Fa, but he normally races well first up and at Happy Valley, so I'll forgive the trial.
OK, all right. Let's have a look at Red Majesty, winning over the 1650 last season. Now, this was in Class 4, a couple of wins in Class 5 as well. Actually looked much too good for them there, Mark, but the 1200.
He has placed over the trip in the past and he is fresh, so he might be able to perhaps produce again, but he does go up 7 pounds in weight. Has the right jockey on and the right stable, Paul, so I found a spot for Red Majesty, but he is, as Andrew said, coming back in ground.
Yeah, look, and as you say, he might be OK fresh. That's the key. If he'd had a few runs, then I wouldn't entertain him. But over the 1200 fresh, like you, Mark, I found a spot. OK, all right. One more to have a look at, Paul, before selections, and it's Fortune Carrier, placed on his last 2 starts last season. Course and distance here at the trials. Yeah, this is the one I like, actually. From barrier number 5, I think he can get a perfect trail just in behind. Those 2 runs were pretty good at the back end of the season. He's only had the 6 starts in total, so and he came right. He just improved a lot, and he looks like he's improved again in the off-season. So, yeah, I'm going to go with him.
He tried it really well last time in, so much so he started favourite a couple of times and disappointed, but perhaps, yeah, he's finally learnt on those last 2 runs, and the trial behind Hall of Champ, who was OK on the weekend. He's got that early speed too, Fortune Carrier, so ticks a lot of boxes. All
right, I think we've all included Red Majesty, but I didn't expect him to come as short as this, Paul. Someone's had a good go at him early. I think he's long odds on.
He is, well, yeah, there's a bit of early money for him. David Hayes has had such a good start to the season, hasn't he? And the people think it's going to continue here, but I don't think he'll start 1.2. 9 Fortune Carrier on top to beat Red Majesty. Aurora Pegasus in there for 3rd, and Red Brick Fighter. 9, 8, 1 and 4, but, you know, wouldn't be taking the 1.2.
Paul said off air he'll host the show nude next week if he goes around at 1.2. Aurora Pegasus goes on top. He gets the opportunity from the good draw. Luke Ferraris, and an outstanding opportunity to break through on his first night at Happy Valley. Red Majesty goes in for 2nd, a Fortune Carrier and Red Brick Fighter to round out the first 4. So 1, 8, 9 and 4 in race number 4.
We've all got the 1 and 8 in our numbers there, and I think we're all hoping that Red Majesty drifts out as well to a more backable price. I went Exponential to beat Aurora Pegasus there in race 4. First leg of the triple trio, Class 4 over the 1200.